So welcome everyone for today's workshop. I'm glad to have all of you to be here to be presented today. So thank you so much for attending for this workshop. Thank you so much for your time. So let's get started. Before I wanted to start this workshop, so I just wanted to introduce myself. So today I'm going to be your instructor for this Figma workshop. So this is about me. So basically, my name is Chuba. So I am a GDG Segi X TarUMT lead. So basically, we are from DSC Segi. We collaborated with TarUMT. And this is our very first workshop, Figma workshop. So I'm going to be your instructor for today. And these are my social. So this is my LinkedIn, GitHub, and Discord. You guys can follow me on my socials. So to get to know about me, to to contact me if anything. Okay. So and then let's head on to this workshop. So what is UX design? So hold on here. So, what is actually UX design? UX design is all about making things easy, useful, or enjoyable for people who use the product. It can be a website, it can be an app, or even a physical device. So let's say if you wanted to use anything without a guide, you cannot use any product, right? So for an example, let's say if you wanted to use, you're using let's say the most famous app is Instagram. So let's say if that you are looking at a post on Instagram. So how do you know that when you look at a post, you wanted to like that post? How do you know that you can give a comment to that post? So UI is actually it's like a sign, like a design that gives you that lets you know that how the certain widgets actually works. And user experience is the functions behind the widgets. For an example, like when you see an Instagram post, the first thing you can see when you see a heart shape, you will automatically know that when you click that heart sign, it means you're liking that picture, which means the heart sign is a user interface. And then when you click that heart sign, it likes the picture, right? It likes and then adds the image list inside the database. So that is the function. So the function is the user experience. Same goes to comment. So when you click the cloud icon, it will let you to comment. So that one is the user experience design. So next slide. So what is Figma? Figma is a free online design. It used to be free, but it's not free for all the widgets now. So it's a free online design tool used to create websites, mobile apps, and other digital interface. And it's a very popular for UI and UX design. So if you have an IT background, so you will probably know what is Figma. Okay. So does anyone doesn't know knows what is Figma? You can enter one in the chat box. Anyone? Can't see it. Let's see how. I hope that you guys are following me. Um. Okay, why there's only one person? Okay, never mind. I think there's an issue. Okay, so let's move on to the next slide. I hope that you guys can follow us. So the next one is about what is Figma. Sorry. Next one is about what you learn today. So for in this workshop, we are actually going to learn on how to use the basic tools in Figma. Just really basic. This is for those who didn't know. Some people might heard about Figma, but you guys didn't know how to use the basic tools. So in today's workshop, I'm just going to explain about the basic tools that we are going to that people usually use to design their user interface in Figma. Okay, so first things that we're going to learn is how to create a wireframe, a UI card, and a button. Then how to use components, instances, and smart selections. And also how to prototype our designs and share them. And also how to add tags, colors, and images. And finally, we are going to learn about how to export those designs and assets. Okay, so that's all. So let's get started. Okay, I hope that you guys can follow me. Okay, so when you go to this Google, just search for Figma, and then you will get this the first link. You just have to click the first link. So once you have clicked the first link, you will view an interface like this. So you will it will bring you to a page like this. So to those who already have an account, you can click login. To those who are using this for the first time, you just have to get started for free and then enter your email and other details that they need. Or you just can continue with Google if you wanted to make it easy. Okay? Okay. So can give me like a 2 minutes. I will be back. Meanwhile, you guys can set up, can log in or create an account in Figma if you haven't. Okay. I hope you guys can hear now. Okay, let me go back again. I will delete this. Okay. Again, so when you go to the top left corner, so the first thing you can see is design, Figma, slides, buzz, and site. So these are new things you can see that it says coming soon. So they will release it soon. So we are going to focus on the first part, which is design. So when you click design, it will create a new design page for you. So when you go to the top left corner, you can see a logo sign here. So when you click the logo sign, so there are a few things. These are the basic things, like when you go to the file, you can see new design, new pictures, and all this. So for beginners, this is not so necessary. When you go to edit, there is undo, redo. Okay. And then let me go to the important part. So the important part is that you have to go to the preference. Okay, let's say some of the developers like you guys, you don't like light mode. You like the dark mode, right? So to enable the dark mode, you need to go to preference, go to T and change to dark. Okay, so this will turn into the dark mode. That's all. Don't ask me why this one. I will explain to you later. So, but for me, I want it to be in light mode. So I will go back to the logo, preference, swipe down, and then light. Okay, so that's all. So let's, when you go down, there is more functions here. So let's change our name, our file name into project 1. Okay, so hope you guys are following me. So project 1. So now we are going to create a new page. Okay, before that, what is this? Why is it in gray? Because this page color, we can change it. So it's up to you. You can change to anything you want, or you just can make it transparent also can. So I'm going to make it transparent. Since there is an issue with the chat box, if there is any emergency, you guys can't enter the meeting or anything, you can answer in the WhatsApp group. Okay, let's say if I ask you any question, you can't answer in the chat box for now, so you guys can answer in the WhatsApp group. Okay, so I will just message them. Okay, moving on. So let's go to the first part. So when you go to the bottom part, I think I'll change to dark mode. Okay, we will change to dark. Okay, this is perfect. So okay, when you go down, you can see a few icons here. The first icon is the cursor. You can move the widgets. Second one is to create a frame. So first of all, we are going to click this frame button and create a frame. Okay, how to do it? I'll show you again. Click the create frame button. Just create. You don't have to make it perfect. Just create a rectangle. That's it. Okay. So now we are going to design like an app user interface. Okay. So create a rectangle. So how is it going to fit a device's size? So how is it going to fit is that you're going to click the frame and then you're going to go to the frame here. On the top right, there is a tab here. So you guys have to click this frame. In the frame, you guys can choose any device you want. So I'm going to choose the most expensive one here, maybe iPhone 16. Okay. Okay. So this will automatically resize it into iPhone 16's UI size. That's all. Again, create a wireframe, any size, click the frame, change to any size. Let's say iPhone 13 mini. It will be changed. That's all. Okay. So now we're going to copy. So we are going to have like 3 pages here. I want you to copy paste 3 pages like this. Okay. So for the first page, we are going to select a color. So how to add a color? Okay, but before that, I want you to guys to rename this. Frame 1, we're going to rename as a home page. Okay. This is why I don't like. I'm gonna change it. You can't see the name. It's here, but it's hidden. Okay. Next, for frame 2, we're gonna change to registration. Next, frame 3 is gonna be confirmation. Okay. That's it. Homepage, registration, confirmation. We need 3 pages. Okay. So for the home page, let's change a color. How to change the color is that click the tab, go to the top left, right ribbon, okay, and then I want you to scroll down. The first part is frame, then you can see position, layout. Scroll down, you can see appearance. In the appearance, you can see a few options. So click fill, below the fill, click this color FFF and change to any color you want. Okay, that's it. So my favorite color is blue, so I'm just gonna turn it to blue. Okay. So hope you guys are following this. Now, just do for first page, only one page first. We'll do that later for the second and third page. Okay. So now we have done changing the color. Now, next, let's do an app bar. So every devices for the user interface, we need an app bar, right? So to do that app bar, you need to go to frame. Now we're gonna create a frame on top. And then that's it. Okay. So we have an app bar here. I'll zoom it. This is the app bar. So for the app bar, I'm going to change the color. Again, same. Click the app bar. Go to fill. Change it to black. I'm going to change to black. Okay. Um, okay. And then now we are going to add a text. To add the text, you need to go to the third icon. 1, 2, 3, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth icon that shows the T. You see that? When you see T, you know that it's text. That's it. That's why we call user UI and UX. Okay. So click the text and then create a box. Inside the box, we're going to enter our project name. So this is going to be my project. So my business is going to be a cafe business. So this is going to be my cafe business project. Okay. So it's going to be 𝗓𝗶𝗴𝗺. Yeah. You can enter your name. Anything. You can rename it. So for this project, I'm going to enter 𝗓𝗶𝗴𝗺. And now I'm going to click this 𝗓𝗶𝗴𝗺. I'm going to change the font size. So same, sorry, go to the top left, top right. Okay, you have to go to the typography, which is below the appearance. Change the font size. You can change to any size font type. You can change to any type. I'm going to change the font into Poppins. And then this is going to be semi-bold. Okay. Okay. And for the size, I think 24 would be good. Okay. That's all. Okay. Just make it a bit nicer. Place it properly. Okay. That's it. That's for the app bar. And you can add an icon later. Maybe you can add it now. So for the icon, move your cursor down. Okay. Go to the bottom tab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seventh one that has this action. Click that. Go to search. And then click menu. Menu. Search assets for menu. And then it's going to change to white. So to change to white, top right, move it down. selection colors is for the icons. Change the icon color to white. You just can type it white, or if you want any specific color, you can just type in the color code. It still works. Okay. That's all. So I think this is okay. So this is the app bar. We are done with it. Now let's go to the bottom bar. We call this as a menu bar, or a navigation bar. Okay, anything. Okay, so for the bottom bar, we're gonna create another frame. Okay, that's it. Change the color of the frame. Same. Go to fill. Change the color to black. That's it. That's all. And now the best part is to add icons. Okay, I'm going to leave it to you. You can add any icons you want. It's up to you. So I'm going to add some icons. First of all, the main icon is home. Okay, it's going to look a little bit big. As you can see, it's not nice, right? It's very thick. So never mind. I will give you a set of icon list, the most like popular, the nice icon. I will ask my member to share it in the WhatsApp group. Okay, you guys can use that icon. Okay, but before that, okay, before I ask her to share it, you can just have a look first. Okay. Okay, now I'm just gonna add more icons. The second icon I'm gonna add is location, because when you have a cafe, you need to give them the location. So let me zoom. So change the color, go to your selection colors, change it to white. Okay. Now third one is gonna be a menu. Sorry. So I'm gonna change it to book. Because if I search book, then only it will appear. Book. Then finally I'll change the color. Don't worry about the placement. I will explain to you later. And then lastly, we're gonna add user. We can create an account. The user can register. So click users, search for the assets, sorry, and then you can choose any of these assets. Okay. Don't worry if you can follow. I will give you a guidebook later and also a recording. Okay. Now this place looks messed up, right? So how am I going to change this? And before that, let us rename the app bar and bottom bar. So for the app bar, it's the frame one. We can rename this as app bar. So when you look at the top left tab, you can see the names of the page and the frames. And then for the bottom bar is frame 2. Change it to bottom bar. That's it. And then for the bottom bar, I want you to click user, click control, and then click book, location, home. When you click control, all those important icons will be highlighted. And then on the top right, below the mixed, you guys can see that the alignment. You guys can see the alignment 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, the seventh one. Click the seventh one, more action, tidy up. Click again. Distribute vertical spacing. That's it. So it will distribute the icons for you. So you don't have to worry about it. And we are done with the app bar and the bottom bar. So I hope you guys can follow. Okay. So if you guys can follow, I'm so sorry that you guys can't access the chat box, but it's okay. We will use the WhatsApp group. So if you can follow, can you please enter one in the WhatsApp group? Let me see how many of you is actually inside our workshop focusing. Yes, that's good. Okay, one, if you can follow. If you cannot follow, don't worry. I will give you a guidebook at the end of the session and also a video recording. Okay, that's good. Okay, thank you guys for the support and interacting along with the session. So let's go to the second part. Okay, now we are going to design this blue area, this middle area. So let's add a picture. Okay, usually when you go to any like a mart or any website, when you browse through those apps, you can see like a billboard. So now we're going to create a billboard. So sorry. To create a billboard, go look at the bottom widgets here, the bottom functions. 1, 2, 3. Go to the third icon. Okay. Click rectangle and then create a rectangle. So this is going to be a billboard. That's all. Okay. So this billboard is too sharp. The edges are very sharp. So let's give a little bit of curveness. Let's make it curvy. So you click the rectangle shape. You click this dot here, radius, and you can, when you pull it, all those edges, all those corners will be curved. Okay. So let's say if you want to curve only one side, how do you do that? Is to click the alternate button. There is an alternate button beside your Windows key. I'm not sure about Mac. For Windows key, beside your Windows key, there is an alternate button. Click that, and then you can see a dot on top of the circle. Just click the dot, and it will move only one side. Okay, it will move only one side. That's how it works. Okay, now when you leave it, also it won't change the mood. It will go to the second mood. So how to bring back to the initial mood is to click that alternate again, and then you can see the dot in the middle is disappeared. Before this, it was there, the dot inside the circle. Now when you click alternate again, the dot is not there. So when you click the dot and pull, all the corners will be curved. So I'm going to choose 15, radius 15. Another option is that you can click this and then go to the top right tab, and then below the appearance, you can see the corner radius here. You can click this, change the number. You can change it to 15 or 20. It's up to you. Okay. Okay, let's make it 20. Okay. How to add a picture is very easy. Same. Go to the bottom bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3. Third one. Okay. There is many shapes, and at the end, there's an image video. You can add image. And I'm going to add this cafe image here. And then drag it and place it here. That's all. And So as a UI designer, you must design the user interface and you must tell the developer how the app design should look like. So how to tell them that that they can allow the user to change the image, which means the user can change the image of the billboard. So to make that, I'm going to add some shade. So I'm going to click this shape. I'm going to go to the top right tab. Below that, there is a widget called effects. Not effects, sorry, fill. There is a widget called fill. I'm going to click plus. I'm going to add a color. So I'm going to add a black color on top and then going to make it a little bit, reduce the opacity. Okay, not so. Okay, reduce the opacity to 53 or 50. It's up to you. Okay. So when it's like shaded like this, it's like we are telling that the user can change the image. And another thing that we can add an icon. Maybe we can add a camera icon. This is like giving them a sign and telling them that they can actually change the image. Okay, the camera, I will change the color again. Okay, that's it. Now we have done creating the billboard. I'm going to move them up a bit. Okay, next. Now we're going to have like a welcome text, any text, a huge text like a title here, like a heading. So same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, click T, create a text box, enter. For me, I will put opening soon. So I'm going to open my cafe soon. I'm going to push it to middle, alignment, middle. Going to make it whole is enough and change it a little bit bigger. Size 32, color into black. That's all. Okay, that's good. Okay, next, let's learn how to create a button. So, in this scenario, I want when the user open the app, it will display the home page and the user will click a button, and when they click the button, it will bring them to the registration page. So that's going to be the scenario for this workshop. Okay, so let's create a button. To create a button, I'm going to add a shape. Go to rectangle, add a shape. That's it. Okay, and as what I said, make it a little bit curvy. I'm gonna give like 5. 5 would be good. And let's add some colors for the button. Change the fill color to, since it's a blue themed app, you're gonna give them any blue. Okay. Okay. Oh, the blue is not so nice. This this is horrible. This is okay. So this is a workshop. So it looks similar. Right. Okay. Okay. Give them a color. So I'm going to give them a line, a stroke. So same, go to appearance. Below that there's a fill, and then below fill there is stroke. Give them a stroke. So it when you click stroke, it will automatically give you a stroke with a very familiar weight size. Okay. So it's 1 and then the color is black. It's okay. I'm going to leave it like that. You can change this. Okay. You can explore this later. And now I'm going to give text, because without text, the user will never know how the button works. Okay, this text will be a guide for the user. Let me change the text size to 15. Okay, register. So this is going to be the register button. That's it. I'm going to Okay, that's all. Should I make it? I think this color is nice. No, I just make it black. I will turn this to black. Well done. Okay, now, how do you know that it's a button? It doesn't look like a button, right? So, to make it look like a button, we need to make it look like the button has to be like, usually the buttons looks like it's floating. So how to give that floating look? Is to click giving them a shadow. So I'm going to click this rectangle, and below the rectangle there is something called effects. I'm going to click this effect and it will automatically give us a shadow. You can choose also, it's not an issue. You can make it blur. Okay, that's all. So when you give a shadow, it looks like the button is floating. So it looks like a button. You can do the same thing for the app bar also. Click this app bar, go to the effects, drop shadow. That's it. It looks like the app bar is floating. Okay. Next, we have done the button. So let's give more information. So let's add more picture. So same goes to this. Add a shape. To add a picture, you can add a shape first. I'm gonna add a shape. Okay, for this cafe, there is a few facilities we have. The first facility is, okay, first of all, let me give them a text box. So you can write anything you want. So for my cafe, I will give free Wi-Fi. Okay, of course, if there's no Wi-Fi, no one's gonna come to my cafe. I can't give free coffee, but I can give free Wi-Fi. Okay. Then, I hope that everyone's following my session. Okay. So same goes to this one. I will change the radius to 6. No, change it to 5. We good. What time is it? 8:51. Okay. Free Wi-Fi. Let's make it black. Change the fill color to black. That's all. So let's add picture. Click the shape. Click image. Click the Wi-Fi and enter. Okay. That's all. So let's skip this part. So now I've taught you how to do the first facility. So we are going to use the same type, the same format. So I'm just going to copy and paste. Control C, Control V. Again, Control C, Control V. We're done. Change it. Okay, second thing is pet friendly. I want my cafe to be pet friendly. So you can bring your cats, your kittens, your puppies to my cafe. Okay. And change this pet. Okay. See how close they are. And then another one, third facility is cozy white. I've already decided, okay? No. Copy, paste. I don't want to create because the size might not be the same again. Okay, cozy vibe. Change the image again. Cozy. That's all. And I like to do one more thing here, which is I'm gonna add like a stroke around, just a simple line. Okay, that's all. Okay, that's all for our first page. We have successfully done the first page. So are you guys following? Okay, following. Okay. This time. Okay. If you guys are following, you can enter one in the WhatsApp group. Okay, and then we can move on to the second page. A few people, then we can move. Yes, that's good. I like the response. Yes, going. Thank you guys for being so active. It is Friday night. Okay, let's head on to the second page. We are almost there. Okay, so for the second page, same thing. I've already taught you how to do the app bar, right? So we're going to do the same thing again. This time I'm just going to skip this. Or maybe I will show again. Create a frame. Add a color. Fill. Go to fill. Add the color. And then add the text. And then 𝗟𝗶𝗴𝗺𝗁. And then you can add an icon. Okay, like this, okay? So to ensure the consistency, I'm just gonna copy paste here. So it's gonna look similar. Copy, paste. Oh. Oh, and also the color. Click this. If you click this registration, the name, it will highlight the whole frame. So you don't have to click one by one, or you don't have to bring this and pull like this. It's not necessary. Just click and then it will highlight the whole frame, and you can just change the color. Fill. Okay, what color is this? This one is F4BA. Just copy this color code and then click registration. Go to fill. Just paste the color code and click enter. It will turn it to this color. Okay. I hope it's the same color. Doesn't look same. Okay, it's the same color. Okay. So now when the user click enter, when the user click register, it will bring them to the registration page. For the registration page, I'm going to add an input inside. Input means how they are going to register. So to register as a member, they have to enter the email. Their email is just enough. Okay. So I'm going to add a text to guide them. So actually, this is not to become a member. It's just to sign up on a newsletter. Okay. So let us know. You can add any instructions you want. You're going to make it in the middle. Go to alignment, change it to middle, and then go to typography, make it bold, increase the size. Okay, and then the color fill, change it to black. Okay, let's create an input box, and it's the same process as well. Go to the shapes, create a rectangle. Okay, create a rectangle. So I'm going to give a slight, very nice gray color, very reduce the opacity a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to make it a little bit curved. Maybe very small, like oh, or maybe 2 is enough. The corner radius, change it to 2. And then I'm going to add a stroke. For the stroke, I'm going to make it very light color. Okay, it's up to you. Next, I'm going to add a text. Why a text? So that we know what actually we wanted from the user. So we want the user to enter their email. So we are going to put email. Email. Make it smaller. I think it's 20. And medium of 10. Move it alignment to the left. It's fine. Okay. And then the color, we're gonna change to, gonna make it lighter. So that's all. I think we can make it a little bit longer. That's all for the email. Okay, so this is the input box. I'm gonna make it thin. Sorry, make it narrower. Okay, we are done. Next, let's create a button. So when the user have input the email address, so how to successfully send to us. So they have to click a button. Okay. So let's create just copy paste a button. Okay, let's create our own button. It won't take that long. So I'm going to take the same color. So I don't know what color is this. So I'm going to click this rectangle shape, check the color code, copy the color code, and then go to this one, paste the color code and enter. And I get the color code. The stroke was black. So no need to change that. And the radius size, the corner radius was 5. I'm going to change it to 5. Okay. And then I'll just copy this. I'm too lazy to type. Okay. Yeah. Two reasons why we can copy paste is because to improve the consistency. Sometimes when you do the same thing again, it might look different. Okay. So click submit. So when they have to enter the email, when they click submit, it will bring them to the third page, the confirmation page. Okay. So let's add a shadow so that it looks like it's floating. Go to effects and then that's all. So that's all for the home page and registration page. So once the user have clicked enter the email address, click submit, it will bring them to the registration page. So the registration page is the same thing, same app bar color. So let's do the same thing again. Okay. I will just delete this. Create, copy the, click here, copy, and then paste, you'll get another page. That's all. And you have to change the confirmation. So there is many ways you can use it. Okay, confirmation page, and then just delete this. Because the app bar, the background color is all the same thing. Okay. So now, so when the user clicks submit, how to tell them that they have successfully submitted their details? So we need to give them an acknowledgement, which means you have to give them an output. So for the output, just a simple text would do. So I'm just going to give them a simple text. Thank you. Hold on. Increase the size. Maybe 36. Extra bow. No, just give them bow. Bow 2. Color is black. That's all. Thank you. And let's add more interesting words. We'll keep you up to date. That's all. So this is going to be an acknowledgement message. So once the user have clicked enter the email address, click submit button, it will bring them to the confirmation page, and then they will get to know that they have, once they saw this message, they know that they have successfully registered. Okay, so that's all for the design. So is everyone is okay? Is everyone is following up? So just say one again. Okay, is everyone is okay? You guys understand? So that's all with the design part. Oh yeah, I forgot one more thing. Okay, guys, thank you uh for the replies. So for the icons thing, so we actually have a list of icons. As you can see, the icons provided by Figma is very like thick. The lines are very thick, which is not so nice. So I will give you a list of icons. You guys just can copy and paste that icons, okay? So one of my members, she will give you the icons, okay, and I will teach you how to use it. Okay, hope you guys have received it. So when you click this icon list, I will show you how to use it. So please don't change that. So you will be head to this page. You will be brought to this page. So as you know, okay, don't touch anything, guys. Just be patient. So this is the icon page. I want you to copy and paste, create your own design document and copy and paste it. Don't modify anything in this page. Okay, how to do that is that control all, okay, or you just have to highlight like this, copy, go to Figma, new page, and then create a new design, and then you guys paste it here. Okay, don't modify the link that we have provided. Okay, it's just for your reference. So just copy the icons and paste it. That's all, guys. Okay, I will give you around 5 minutes or 10 minutes. I think 5 minutes is fine. I think 9:15. Okay, you guys can copy and paste it. So we have all these latest icons here. This is more cuter than the given icons. Just copy and paste only. It's easier. You don't have to create or find for the assets. Okay, as you can see, there is many cute designs here. Okay, 9:15, then we can resume. Okay, I'll give you some time to copy and paste. Don't modify the designs given. Copy and paste it on your own design page, and then you can modify your own ones. Okay, because I have to use this in the future workshops. Okay, so I think we can go through the break as well because yeah, I promised that I will give a break time. So okay, where is okay, let's go for a short break. Okay. Um until for another like 2 minutes, 9:16. Okay. Because we have done the designing part. After that, it's just the prototype, the interaction part. It's going to be really short. Okay, I'll try to finish it before 9:30. Maybe it will take like extra 5 minutes. Okay. Uh, yeah. So 9:16 for now for break. So meanwhile, during our break, I will just have a short advertisement for you guys. To those who have okay, you guys can do your designing during the break or after the session. Okay, I will give you time to send your projects. So this is a short advertisement. So I'm going to promote one thing. I'm going to share you guys one information from Microsoft Copilot. So before that, I will share the link. So this is about Microsoft Copilot. So a lot of you might know what is Microsoft Copilot. I will just take 1 minute for it. So a lot of you might know what is Microsoft Copilot. It's like ChatGPT. It's an advance in AI, advancement of AI. So basically, Microsoft is actually upgrading. They're adding more functions in Microsoft Copilot. So just a short this one video for you guys. It's not working. So that's all, guys. For the okay. So basically, Microsoft Copilot is actually a new advancement in AI founded by Microsoft. So what you can do is that you can actually draft and edit documents. You can actually analyze the data and generate insights in Excel. You can summarize emails on Microsoft Outlook. You can also do recap meetings and assign tasks in Teams. Okay. So if you guys want to know more information on how to use this Copilot, also a very interesting thing is that now we have Microsoft Copilot on VS Code as well. If you guys are familiar in VS Code, We can also use Microsoft Copilot on VS Code. So to get to know more information, I have sent you a Microsoft link. I have pinned it. You guys can click the link and have a look. Uh, so I will just show you a very short briefing. Okay. Okay. So when you click this link, it will bring you to this website. So in this website, you guys can know more things about Microsoft Copilot. So you guys are very familiar about like AI, for example, like large language model like ChatGPT. We have Gemini. Okay. So this is Copilot by Microsoft. So there are many things, interesting things you can do, you can explore. So if you guys don't know how to use it, you guys can go to this link, and then you have to like there is step by step on how to use it. There is a video tutorial. There is a training for you to use it. Okay, they give you training on how to use it, and also they will give you some video tutorial. Okay, so you can watch this, you can go through the guides to know more about this Copilot. Okay, so that's all. It's a very short advertisement about Microsoft Copilot. You guys can have a look after the session as well. Okay, so I will stop sharing. So that's all. We are done with our break. So break time over. Actually, the session went quite fast, right? Okay. So you can see my screen, I guess. Okay. Okay, break is over. Let's go to the main part. Okay, let's go to the most interesting part is how to do the interaction. So that's the most interesting part. So to do the interaction is very simple and easy. So first of all, in this scenario, we want the user, when the user click register, it will bring them to the registration page. And then the user have to enter their email. And when the user clicks submit, it will bring them to the acknowledgement page, which means the output, which means the confirmation page. Okay. So how to do that? So when you see the left tab, there is something called prototype beside the design. Click that prototype. Okay. You have to click that prototype, and then when you click the prototype, okay, let's say when you click the design, you can see a purple color line here and this one. Okay, when you click prototype, you will see a dot here with a plus sign. Okay, so this is the prototype. So now I'm going to, when they click register, you have to click this rectangle button. And then when you click this rectangle button, there is a plus sign here. Bring this plus sign, pull it to this, and then attach to this page. That's it. Attach the arrow to this page, which means when you click this register button, it will bring them to the second page, which is the registration page. And then for the interaction, I'm going to click on tab. Okay, please click on tab. Okay, everything has a meaning here. Every widget here on drag while hovering like that. So when you click on tab, it will bring them to this second page. And then for the action is to, when you click this, when you tap this, it will navigate to the registration page. And animation is like, I want you to do it faster, instant. Okay, so that's all. So when you click this register, it will bring them to the registration page. Next, when you click submit, let's say for this one, for Flutter, we actually, Flutter, for Figma actually focuses on interaction. That means you cannot enter, you cannot type in. You can only click, tap, and navigate only. It focuses more on navigation. Okay? So let's say it goes to this page. So and then when you do the presentation, you just can explain, okay, that the user is entering the email address like that. Okay. So once the user clicks submit, it will bring them to the acknowledgement page, which is the confirmation page. On tab, navigate to confirmation on time instant. Okay, that's all. So that is the prototype. Okay, so this arrow shows the where the page navigates to. Okay, that's all. So another thing is the basic one. Let's say if I went to the last page, I want to go to the main page. So how do you do that? So you can choose any button here. Maybe we can choose this logo, this one. So when I click this 𝗟𝗶𝗴𝗺 Cafe logo, it will bring the user to the home page. Interaction on tab, navigate to home page instead. That's all. And then you can also use this icon. So usually when you click this home button, it will bring you to the home page, right? So we can enable the prototype here. That's all. On tab, navigate to the home page on instant. You can choose any animation. It's up to you. Okay. So I'm gonna do the same thing for other icons. Go to the home page. That's all. So click here, goes here. Click here, goes home page as well. Clicks register, go to the registration. Submit, go to the confirmation. Click this home, go to the main page. And for this one, you don't have to do it because obviously you are in the home page. You don't have to click this again. It's unnecessary. Okay. So that is for my major interaction. So next, I'm going to teach you how to how to share the project. Okay. It's very easy. Sharing the project is to click this share button. When you click the share button, you can either enter the email address and invite them, and then an invitation link will be sent to them. And before that, or you can just copy the link. Just copy the link and share it to them. So, and also change the access. Who has access? Anyone? Go to anyone. Anyone can edit so that they can edit. If you click view, they can only view. Okay. And this one is developer mode. This is a bit advanced. This is for developers. So to use this, you need to upgrade to professional mode. So now we are using a normal ones. Okay. We can either copy the prototype link or publish to community. If you have a community, you can publish, or you can get the code also. And then to enable this to share the file, you need to now my file is in draft. Okay, if you want to share the file, you want to share the link, you need to move the file to the Teams project. Okay, so now my file is in draft. I'm going to move it to the Teams project. So right click, move file, move to Teams project. Okay, once I have moved to the Teams project, so if you never move, if it's in draft, you cannot share that project. Okay, so now I have moved it. Now only I can share my project. See, just I was blank. Now I can share it. Now I can change it. You can edit, enable them, let them to edit or view. It's up to you. Okay, copy link and just share. Like how you share the link, like meeting link and anything. Okay, so that's all about sharing. Sharing done. Interaction. And one more thing is export. Okay, how to export is, so now you have to go to the project. Beside the project, okay, in the top left, in the top left tab, there is project. Beside the project, there is a button here, like going down. So when you click this button, you can see export. You can just click export. Okay, so there is nothing selected. So you can highlight all. You can just click export. It will export. Okay, when you click export, you will get something here, and then you can open this. Okay, how to export a single page? Single page is easy. Click the home page, it will highlight everything, and then go down, and then when you click export, you can just export. You can choose whether you want it in PNG or you want it in PDF. It's up to you. So when you want to export in PNG, click export, it will export this one, PNG. And if you want to, let's say I want to highlight all, I want to, so on the left hand tab, you have to move down, export 3 layers, and then it will export to PNG files. Okay. If let's say if I want to export in PDF, it will show in PDF. It's up to you based on what you want. Okay. So let me try again. Why isn't working? Oh, home page registration. So that's all on how to export PDF and PNG. You guys can explore it. Okay. So we have done exporting and we have done how to sharing. So I'm going to give you one more bonus thing. I don't know if it's new for you. So I'm going to, now we have learned prototype, how to do the interaction. So let me teach you how to do the micro interaction. Micro interaction is something that it doesn't make a big changes, but you can see the difference. It's like, let's say when you click, when you in the Instagram post, when you click an Instagram post, the like button will turn into red, right? But then it won't change the page, right? It won't move or bring you to another page. You will still be in the same page. At the same time, you can see that the like button has been clicked. So now we are going to do that micro interaction. To do that micro interaction, you cannot do this on the page. You have to do this here. Okay. So let's zoom in. Okay. So one issue I have is that the limitation of icons. So never mind. If you have limitation of icons, you guys can copy paste the icons that I have given, or you can create your own icons. Since I have no time to create, I'm going to adjust it. So let's do a heart icon. Okay. Insert. This is why I don't want dark mode. I want to change it to light mode. Okay. Okay. Now, this is the heart shape. So my plan is when the user click the heart shape, it will turn red. The black color heart, the empty heart will become red heart. Okay. How to do it? So click this heart. I'm going to turn it into a component. Okay. How to turn it? Right click, create a component. Done. And then click this heart. And then when you go to the left hand tab, sorry, right tab, you will see a diamond shape here. You have to click this. It will create another variant here. Why another variant is so that you know that when you click this one will change to this. So variant 1 will change to variant 2. Okay. So I'm going to, how to know that it has been changed? I'm going to create a difference. Okay. So since there is no icon that has a filled heart, I'm going to create my own filled heart. So I'm going to change the color into red. Okay. 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 Then. Change to red. And we have a new tool here. It's a drawing tool. So I'm just going to shade it because I can't shade this actually. I'm going to get a pencil. Okay. I'm going to take this color. I'm going to color this. Oops. Make it smaller. Color. make it even smaller. Oh no. Okay. So this scenario, so my plan is when the user click this button, the heart will get liked and it will turn to this button. Okay. It's like an interaction. Okay. This will make things interesting. Okay. So that's all. You're done. So what am I going to do is that I'm going to highlight everything here. Um, and I'm going to group them all. So a little bit of adjustment. You don't have to do it. Okay. So now I'm going to create this. Okay. I'm going to tap this. Okay. And then, oh, sorry. You're going to tap this and then, sorry, go to, why is it this wrong? Okay. So tap this, go to prototype and then bring this down. So when this one is tapped, it will bring change to variant 2. And then for the animation, I'm going to turn into is smart animate. Is out 300 milliseconds. So when I tap this becomes this in 300 milliseconds. Okay. And let's say if I want to unlike the button. So if I tap this button, like button, it will go to unlike. So on tap, change to the default button. This is the default. This is the variant 2. Okay. So that's all. It has automatically done for us. That's great. So how to add this button here? So I will choose this confirmation page. So how to add is that go to design, go to confirmation, go to this asset on the left hand tab. There is file, there is asset. Go to asset. So once you have created a component, when you have make it as a component, you will have a component here, a heart. So just have to click that heart and insert. That's it. Okay. So when you tap this one, it will become red. Okay. Next, final output. So this one, you don't have to move it here. And when you export, this one won't be seen. So you don't have to worry that it might disturb your prototype, your project. Okay, it's outside the group, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay. So let's go to the final touch is to display our final output. Okay. So there is two things that we can display. One is the main one. So when you go to the right hand tab, you can see a play button here. There is two. One is present, one is preview. Okay. So when you go to present, you guys can, it will bring you to a new tab. Okay, so it will display like this. So you can see how it looks like in iPhone 16. You can change it, but I don't want to change it because it's not, the design will get, okay. So, okay, you can change the device, up to you. Okay, so, and then when you click register, it will bring you to registration page. And then when you click submit, so this one, like I said, you cannot enter, you cannot type in. So just assume that the user have typed the email, and when they click the button, it will bring them here. Oops. Okay, now you can't see the heart shape. The reason is, okay, now you have seen how to present, right? There is two ways to present. One is to click, it will bring you to a separate tab, and then it will display. Okay, I will show you again. That's all. Another way is that you can create a preview. A preview is a very, very interesting, very, very useful thing for us, which means it will show it on the spot. Okay, so when you design one by one, it will show how the output will look like, so that you don't have to go to a new tab and view it again. So you can design while looking at the output. So on spot, we can change it. Okay, so yep. So the reason why we can't see the heart button is that submit, you can't see the heart button, but the heart button is here. It's because you created the component insert, but it's not inside the group. Okay, so you have to take this heart, move it to the confirmation page. Sorry. When you move it, it successfully entered the group, and then you can see a heart here. And then let's see the micro interaction. When you click, the heart becomes red. When you click, becomes red. Again, let's see the final output. Okay. Oops. I need to restart again. Okay. When the user clicks register, they have to enter the email. When they click submit, it will give them an acknowledgement. Thank you for coming, and like that, like that. And then they can click the heart button to like it. They can unlike it. They can like it. They can unlike it. Okay. This is what we call micro interaction. Major interaction is when you click home button, it will bring you to another page, navigation. But micro interaction is like it won't bring you anywhere. This is small interaction. That's all. Okay. So that's all for micro interaction, major interaction, and I've taught you preview. Preview is just like, let's say, okay, I forgot to enter the register. Okay, opening soon. I forgot to insert the opening soon inside. I just put it outside the group. Okay. And then it will disappear because you never put it inside the group. That's why the opening soon is here, but it's sorry. The opening soon is here, but in the output it's not here because you didn't place them inside the group. So when you have this, you can easily change it on the spot. Okay, so put it back to its place, and that's it. So this is the final output. Okay, so just the final one I will show you one more time. So when the user open the app, they will see the home page. Okay, these are the details, opening soon, cafe name. It's because of the font. It doesn't show it properly, so you can adjust this. Okay, when they click register, they can enter the email. Okay, click submit. It will give them an acknowledgement. They can click like or unlike it. Okay, and then go back to this. Let's say if I want to change it. Okay, let's say hovering. Sometimes when you hover your cursor on the icon, it will change, right? So let's do that. Okay, go to prototype, and I'm going to delete this. Okay, bring this arrow to this. For the interaction, instead of on tap, I will change to hover while hovering, which means when your cursor is on this button, you don't have to tap it. It will turn like this. And then that's all. You just need one line is enough. And let's see. Okay, register, submit. Just you don't have to tap it. I'm not tapping it. Just hover my mouse and it becomes red. That's all. Okay. So that's all for today's session. So we can head on to the Q&A. Break is done. Thank you guys for joining for today's session. So is there any question? So you guys can message in the WhatsApp group. I'm really sorry the chat isn't working. Okay. Can you send any questions if you want? I will give you like until 9:45 and like 2 minutes is enough, I think. Any questions? So first person, how did you get to the share pop-up again? Share pop-up? What do you mean by share pop-up? Is it like when I click the play button and then it pops out the new tab? Is it that one? or the sharing permission. It's very easy. Okay, go to your project. There is a share button here. Okay, this is the first tab, right? On the right, on the left. Go to the right tab. In the right tab, there is your account. There is a play button here. There is share. Click share. You can either enter the email address, send them an invitation link, or just copy link and then share it. That's it. Okay. Okay, that's all. Any other questions, guys? Another. It's already 9:45. Any other questions? Oh, no, one more question. Okay. Right after adding the connection to the heart button, what did you do again? What did I do again? I don't understand what you mean. Okay, let's say I'll show you again. Okay. Add other connection. You mean the arrow? You mean the arrow? This arrow? Yes, the arrows. Okay. So you can see it once again. Okay. I'm zooming it. So you have to go to prototype. Design. If you go to design, you cannot see. You have to go to the prototype and then click plus and go to the heart shape. And then when you bring it, a tab will pop up. And then you have to change it. You can either you want to choose to tap, you want the user to tap, or you want the user to hover, you want the user to drag. So I want my user to tap to like. So just click tap, and then when they tap, what will happen? Have to change. Have to change to variant 2. Variant 2 is this heart. This heart is variant 2, the red color. So that's all. Smart animate is the animation. Instant means it will just do it faster, pop up. That's all. Animation is a bit like it looks smooth. That's all. Animation you can actually explore by yourself, ease out, and that's all. These are the basic things you have to know. Okay, the others are very advanced. Okay, and then when you preview it, you will get this tab. Oh, it didn't go back. Okay, tap it like this, right? Black color. Tap it becomes red. When I want to unlike, red becomes black. Okay, that's all. I think I will stop from here because we are running late. I think, did you understand? Another one more question. Okay, the Q&A we can hold on first. Okay, after the photo session. Okay, we have done with the Q&A. Okay, the most important thing that you guys are waiting. Okay, before that we will do the photo session because I'm waiting for the photo session. Okay, guys, I want you to use that background that has been given. Okay, please use the background, please, and open it. So that's all. So now is the feedback form. So you guys can scan the QR code for the feedback. Okay, so we would love to have your feedback. And you guys can let us know how do you feel about this workshop, and if you need wants us to do any improvements, so we can take this note and we can use this improve ourselves in the future workshops. Okay, so that's all. That's all with our feedback. So that's all, guys. Thank you for coming for today's session. And that's all. You guys can leave the group, like leave the team's meeting right now. Thank you all for coming. See you on the next workshop. Bye bye.